Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Los Angeles Lakers Daily. Today we have a Lakers trade, and it's actually regarding Kemba Walker. This is a pretty interesting trade here with the New York Knicks. It's probably the first time I've seen them in a proposed trade for this deadline with the Los Angeles Lakers. So the trade is the Lakers send away Talen Horton-Tucker and then Sekou Doumbouya, and then the New York Knicks are giving up Kemba Walker and Obi Toppin. So Kemba was kind of supposed to be like a huge impact player on the New York Knicks, and that just hasn't really happened. Statistically, Kemba is not doing too bad this year. You know, Kemba was kind of getting, Kemba got benched, then he came back. Thibs played him for a week or so starting, and he dropped, 3 straight 40-point games or 4 straight 30-point games, something of such. But he's kind of in and out of that rotation. There's been points in this season where he was fully healthy and just out of the rotation. That's, Thibodeau, very defensive-minded player, or very defensive-minded coach. He's kind of all over the place. As a coach, he's kind of all over the place. But Kemba Walker on the Lakers, I think, would give a lot more impact than Talen Horton-Tucker and Doumbouya would for the rest of the season. And then you also get a nice little intriguing piece in Obi Toppin. But Kemba's been to the playoffs. He's played in the playoffs, knows what it takes. He's not too old. He's not necessarily young. He's in his early 30s, but cheap contract. He's on a 1 year right now to kind of almost like a kind of prove it. I don't know. I like Kemba. I think Kemba would really just ease the burden off of Russell Westbrook. I think he would do a very good job of that. Offense isn't as big of an issue as it is as defense, and Kemba is not a great defender. Obi Toppin's a solid defender. He's solid on offense as well. He's just relatively young, so I can see the risk in this trade. But then again, Kemba is a career 20-point per game scorer, so if he made it work for so long, I just think the bench would get a nice little piece, a nice little explosive piece, a guy that you can just kind of rely on in a bucket. I know Melo and Malik, hopefully Malik Monk's the starter for the rest of the season. I know Melo is kind of like a walk-in bucket off of the bench, but at this point in his career, he isn't as reliable as he used to be. So Kemba, maybe throw him on the bench and just kind of see what happens. So that's really it for today. Let me know if you guys would accept that trade, and hit the like button, hit that sub button. Peace.